What is going on, everybody? It's MrAeroHD, and we are here with a personal project of a car that was really highly requested by a lot of people, and I'm surprised. But this is the Foxbody Mustang. I'm not quite sure what year. I think it's 93. It's SVT Cobra R, I think. Anywho, before I get into anything really, this track is sick. I don't know what it's called. I think it's on San Giovanni. I think as well it is like the last circuit. Like there's only 2 or 3 circuits. I think it's the last one you can pick. It says in the description it's the longest one. This track is so fun. There's so many elevation changes and it's so bumpy and there's so many different kind of corners. Anyway, the inspiration for this build, I had this build. I think this was like one of my first cars when I stopped streaming that I built on my first day that I played the game. This car I wanted to build like some sort of drift missile-y typed car, but for whatever reason I twin turboed it. It's stock, so like there's no like turbo, like excessive turbo lag. It's only got 450 horsepower, but it's set up to be super grippy. It's just at the top of A-class as well. I don't know if I've ever used this euphemism or used this term, but this car loves to be driven angry. I mean, I know in Forza 4, sometimes I'd come home, you know, I'd be pissed off, I had a bad day at work or a bad day at school, or just a bad day or whatever, and I'd get on Forza 4, I'd pick some sort of like missile car, like an S13 or whatever that had a lot of grip, not a whole lot of horsepower, pick a high-speed track, and just skid the living hell out of it, and just beat the crap out of the car. You know, go for stuff that I normally wouldn't go for in like a competition or whatever. You know, super stupid entries, you know, high-speed entries, you know, wall taps, dirt drops, stuff like that. This car loves that. It breeds, not breeds, but it feeds on it. Breeds not the right word. Absolutely loves to be driven like a naughty boy. You know, you can't drive this car like you drive like a 600 horsepower R34 S13. You can't drive it with a light foot. It doesn't like finesse. It doesn't like being driven like a competition car, let's say. This car rewards aggressiveness and fists of ham. You know, throwing it in with everything you've got on every corner. Going into every corner with a stupid amount of speed for what this is. People are going to say, oh, it's not that fast. But I mean, like, if you think about it, you know, going into a corner sideways like this at 120 miles an hour is a lot of speed. You know, getting on those walls and running over those bumps like they're not even there. This is what this car was made for. This is what I tuned it for. And it executes that to a T. I mean, this is one of my only mistakes here. My cat was like, I guess he wanted attention, so he's trying to bat my hand off of the controller, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm already 2 laps into this, like, I'm not gonna, like, restart the recording now. But it's such a super fun car to drive. If you take it away from its intended purpose, like if I wasn't here explaining it to you, and you just went on the storefront thing, whatever it's called, and just downloaded it, you might be like, what was he thinking putting this less power and these size of tires and this much grip into this car? It doesn't make any sense. And even if you drive it, you may go, oh no, but now like there's an inspiration behind this build. I could have easily, you know, upgraded the twin turbos and easily put like 600 700 horsepower into this thing, and it probably would be a good car. You know, I don't doubt it in my mind at all. You know, this thing has a lot of potential. This chassis, like the chassis itself is good, holds lots of angle, transitions well. It's a Mustang, you know, no matter what Mustang, and they're going to be at least half decent drift cars. I went for the dumbest wall tap I've ever done in my life there. But yeah, they're at least going to be half decent drift cars. But you know, with this one, you may be like, I want to do something a little bit weird, but at the same time, still like within the realms of reason. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I think this is coming out Christmas Eve, so have a very happy Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, just have a happy holidays, whatever you want. And thank you guys very much, and I'll see you next time. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I also have a Facebook and a Twitter. For those links, be sure to check out the description box below.